Okay, I'm in my shorts. I'm super excited because I found an incredible way to create YouTube videos. Let me show you. This channel over here has over 10 million subscribers and over 2 billion views. Now, the reason why this channel is so popular is because of the videos. More specifically, the way they edit their videos. So if I play a video from this channel, you will see that the way they explain things is by using a whiteboard. They paint themselves on a whiteboard. Now, what if I told you you can actually do this with AI and you can actually make it look incredibly realistic? So if you want to learn how to create whiteboard animations, just like these ones, in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to do it. Let's begin. Now, before I show you how to create these whiteboard animations with the help of AI, I first want to show you the channel. As you can see over here, this channel has over 10 million subscribers and 2 billion views. Now, by now, all of you watching probably already understand that 2 billion views on YouTube equals a lot of money, usually in the millions of dollars. Now, what makes this channel so special? Why is it so popular? Well, it uses whiteboard animations, as you can see over here, to explain science. So this channel over here, instead of editing videos in a traditional way, it has used whiteboard animations to edit its videos. And here's the interesting part. Because they're using whiteboard animations to edit their videos, they can get away with thumbnails like this one over here, where you see a syringe being put in someone's butt. This is very clickable. A lot of people are going to click on this. And because the video is basically a whiteboard animation, as you can see over here, it's very fun to watch. It doesn't matter if you're 5 years old, if you're 10 years old, if you're 20 years old, or even if you're 50 years old or 70. No matter your age, you'll find this interesting to watch because whiteboard animations are just fun to watch. Because there's just something about your brain that just wants to see the drawing being complete, being finished. As you can see over here, it's being drawn and you just want to stay a little bit more so you get to see what's the end result of this image. And then another image starts and another one. And because of this, whiteboard animations are a really great way to hold retention on your video, to keep viewers watching your video. I also do it myself. So if we go over here and we take a look at my channel, this is my channel over here and these are my videos, I can click on a random video like this one. And as you can see inside this video, I also use whiteboard animations over here on the side to help me visualize what I'm talking about. And this makes the video much more interesting to watch, especially because the image, it's not complete. It's being drawn out. And as I said, the brain just wants to see the end result, the finished image. But then when the image is finished, another image appears. And your brain also wants to finish watching that image being drawn. So these whiteboard animations are an incredible way to hold retention on YouTube. And nowadays, because of AI, you can actually create them using AI. So in this video, I'm not trying to teach you how to grow on YouTube or how to make money with YouTube. What I'm trying to teach you is how to create whiteboard animations with the help of AI. And to make this as simple as possible for you guys, I prepared a free Google document. There's going to be a link down in the description. If you click on that link, it's going to send you to this document. And inside this document, I have links to all the tools I'm going to be using and the prompts I'm going to be using to create these whiteboard animations. And you can just come to this link, copy the prompts, and create whiteboard animations yourself. And after you create these whiteboard animations, you can use them in your own content on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, or whatever. Or if you're a professor, you can use them to teach your students in a more fun and engaging way. So if you want to learn how to create these whiteboard animations, as I said, there's going to be a link below in the description called free prompts. Click on that and it's going to send you to this document over here. Now, the easiest and the fastest way to create these whiteboard animations is by using Higgs field. Inside this document, I have a link to Higgs field. It's this one over here. What I want you to do is click on this link and go to Higgs field. Once you are on the Higgs field homepage, I want you to create an account or log in with your Google account. As you can see, I'm already logged in with my Google account. Now with Higgs field, you can do a lot of things, but what we're going to be focusing on today is supercomputer. At the top over here, as you can see, we have the supercomputer. What I want you to do is click on supercomputer over here. Now, the reason why we're using the supercomputer is because with the supercomputer, we can actually automate the creation of these whiteboard animations for our script. And I'm going to show you how to do it. Now, over here, we want to type the prompt, which will generate the whiteboard animation image for us. Go back to my document over here, scroll down, and over here, you will see whiteboard image prompt. I want you to copy this prompt over here. So I'm going to copy this prompt over here, right click, copy, go back to Higgs field supercomputer over here and paste the prompt. Now, at the top of the prompt, as you can see over here, it says, describe the scene here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to type something as a test. Let's say create a playful educational whiteboard animation frame showing all the layers that are inside Earth and what they're made of, right? And now I'm just gonna send this prompt to Higgsfield. In a few minutes, it's going to generate the image of the whiteboard, which looks exactly like a whiteboard. Now, if this is going to be the first time you're prompting supercomputer is going to ask you if you allow it to run specific commands. And what you want to do is click allow or always allow. What I did was to click always allow. That is why for me right now, it's not asking me anything. It's just doing it right away. And as you can see, it's already generating the image. Now, this is not going to be the video. This is going to be only the image, because one of the biggest mistakes a lot of you are doing is to generate the video right away. But the problem with that is if it has glitches, you have to generate it again. If you first generate the image, you have more control to edit it or regenerate it for less credits. So that is why first you want to generate the image. And after you generate the image, you can use that image to generate the video. This is also very important because the image will be used as the reference for how the video should look like. As you can see over here, the image is ready and it looks like this. It looks like a whiteboard animation. We have the text, we have Earth. Now, what we can do is transform this image into a whiteboard animation video. Now, this is the most important part of this video because in order to create a whiteboard animation with this image, you need the right prompt. So if you go back to my document, first click X over here to exit the image. If you go back to my free document over here and scroll down, you will see we have this prompt over here. Whiteboard animation prompt. What I want you to do is copy this entire prompt over here, right click, copy, go back to Higgsfield's supercomputer and paste this prompt over here in the chat box. That's all you have to do. Just send this prompt to Higgsfield and in a few minutes, this prompt will transform this image into a whiteboard animation. Now, as I've said, this is the most important part of the process because if you're not using the right prompt, the video will not look like a whiteboard animation. In order to make the video look like an actual whiteboard animation that was created by a human, you need the right prompt. So always make sure to use this prompt over here because this prompt is the right prompt for this task. Now, once Higgsfield is done generating the video is gonna look like this. And before I hit play, I just wanna warn you that this actually looks really good and it looks very realistic. You will be impressed by this. So let me play the video. This is insane. Like, this looks really good, right? And these are literally 15 seconds of your video created in 2 minutes with 2 prompts. Now, the question is, can we automate this? Can we make this even faster? And the answer is absolutely yes. Now, this is already fast. I've created this video in 2 to 3 minutes. If I spend 3 hours or 4 hours, I can literally create a 10-minute video or a 15-minute video in just 3 hours, which is insane. Because if I had to actually paint this myself, it would probably take a few days. So we've just compounded 3, 4, 5 days into 3 to 4 hours. But let's say you want to automate this. Let's say you want to make it even more faster. Now, I personally don't recommend automating it, only if you want to automate it in order to select specific graphics. I don't recommend automating content on YouTube. I don't recommend automating any type of content, unless you just want to take specific footage and add it in your video. But let's say you want to do that. How can you do it? Well, the first thing you need is your script with the timestamps. So basically, for this to work, you first need the audio of your script. You need a voiceover. And once you have the voiceover, what you can do, you can create the timestamps for that voiceover. Usually how I do it, if you go back to my document over here and you scroll back up, I have a link to TurboScribe. Now, the reason why I use TurboScribe is not because I'm sponsored or I have an affiliate link. I don't have an affiliate link, but with TurboScribe, basically you get 3 free generations. Basically, you can add your audio into TurboScribe and TurboScribe will transcript it and add timestamps. So if you go to TurboScribe over here and you can just log in with your Google account or create an account and then you open the dashboard over here where it says transcribe files, you just click on this, add your voiceover over here, you click transcribe and after that it's going to appear over here. And if you click on it, you will have the transcript of your voiceover, which is literally your script, but now it has timestamps. It has these timestamps over here, 0 seconds, 3 seconds, 6 seconds, 13 seconds. Now, why do we want the timestamps? Because if we have the timestamps, we can tell supercomputer where to generate the image for each timestamp. So because of those timestamps, we can actually automate the process of creating these whiteboard animations. So basically, once you have the transcript, what you want to do is copy your script. But for this example, I'm just going to copy this part over here, just so it's faster. So copy this transcript, go back to Hicksfield's supercomputer over here, paste your transcript over here, and go back to my free document over here, scroll all the way down to this prompt over here called automation prompt, and copy this entire prompt. It's a pretty big prompt. Now copy this prompt until here. Don't copy this part over here. Just copy until it says, here is the video script. Copy this, go back to Hicksfield, and paste this prompt at the beginning of this script. So I'm just gonna click over here and I'm gonna paste this prompt, Control V to paste. There we go. And now we have the prompt, and after the prompt, we have the script with the timestamps. And as you can see, the prompt says the following: analyze the script sentence by sentence and divide it into visual scenes according to the timestamps. This is the most important part of the prompt. Now, all you have to do is just send this prompt to supercomputer, to Hicksfield. And in literally 5 to 10 minutes, you will have all the images and videos for your script that actually fit with the timestamps. Now, once Hicksfield is done generating the images and the videos, you're going to have them over here on the right. Now, before I show you how the whiteboard animations look, I just want to let you know that if you need help growing on YouTube, I have a personal community. You can find a link to my free document over here. You can go to this website. You can look at this website, read about me, look at the people I've helped. And once you're ready to join, you can just click over here, join now, and this is my community. And inside the community, I help people grow on YouTube. As you can see over here, this person just received the play button over here. He's making $8,000. We have Eugene over here who just got monetized. Now, let me show you how the whiteboard animations look like. They also have sound effects, but I don't want the sound effects. So I'm gonna remove the sound effects, and this is how they look. It looks amazing. This is incredible. It really has that whiteboard animation style. It's fast. The video is literally 10 seconds. And basically, we now have the videos and animations for multiple scenes of our script. So you can just download them from here, add them in a video editing program. So for example, if you go back to my free document over here, we have a link to CapCut. You can just download CapCut over here on your computer. CapCut is gonna look like this, and you can just drag and drop the animations basically on the CapCut timeline over here. And basically you can create an entire YouTube video with these animations, which is really cool. Now, if you found this video helpful, you might want to watch this video over here, because inside this video, I talk about YouTube and how to grow on YouTube and how I grew on YouTube. So if that sounds interesting and you actually want to learn how to grow on YouTube, start your own career, click on this video.